Hello and welcome back to my Brain Crypto channel. Another damning charge has made its way out. If reported by the Cointelegraph, this would establish a connection between the Ripple chairman's hack and the official XRP wallet. They used the well-known Chris Larsen XRP hack, about which I'm sure most of you already know, to prove their thesis. Searching Google for Chris Larsen XRP hack, you'd come across multiple articles detailing the penetration of Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen's personal accounts. While Cointelegraph was the initial publication of this piece, it is far from the only crypto media outlet to cover comparable ground. If you want to see how an inside job may have happened, just look at Chris Larsen's XRP accounts. Cointelegraph directly quotes this. They didn't state it outright, but they're also not ruling out the possibility that an employee of Ripple was involved. Behold, the Deerfoot matter, Jovo. This YouTube channel mostly covers cryptocurrency news, with an emphasis on XRP. I will report every news story, no matter how horrible it seems. But I'll admit that I'm still not certain this is true. Whatever is being said, I will respond to it, regardless of how wonderful or horrible it sounds. Additionally, I would feel dishonest on the other side if I choose not to face this if it is really true. Regardless of how bad it gets, I'm not the sort to respond with a statement like, "You've been following me for a while," or anything else that makes me want to follow the lead. I think it's important to emphasize this. In addition, I will inform David Schwartz that, as far as I can tell, the Chief Technology Officer of Ripple had one correction to make to this report. Whether he had any more that I might have missed is unclear, but I did see a very important one. This criticism of the argument deserves attention. Allow me to preface this by saying that I do not come from a financially stable background. Being not a financial counselor, you shouldn't put your trust in my recommendations for purchases or sales. As a hobby, I enjoy making movies on YouTube about cryptocurrency, just like any other enthusiast. It seems like some people think Ripple and XRP, a company, are one and the same. Does crypto need some clarification? Even though they sound similar, you shouldn't use them that way. Compare and contrast them. Still, it seems like this was accomplished. And when I see that, it makes me doubt everything else that person says, because it can show they aren't knowledgeable or perhaps malicious. I am the only one who cares about it. I should probably start by noting that I have finished the last piece. Ripple, developers of the XRP ledger, may have compromised the cryptocurrency wallets of a high-ranking official as part of an internal joke. Giovanni Fazzino Giovanni, it would appear like Cointelegraph is intentionally aiming for this result. The attack of the blockchain analytics platform HAC brought it dangerously close, as reported on February 7. One of the hackers described earlier stole XRP worth $112.5 million from the personal accounts of Ripple co-founder and chairman Chris Larsen. Ripple may have also been able to link up with a wallet account on January 31. Since it was too early to know, the blockchain auditing firms declined to implicate any Ripple employees in the attack. Nonetheless, the company did mention that an approved wallet and one other XRP-related wallet were crucial to the success of the event. It is now clear that Ripple and XRP are confused. The following is far from a complete list of all noteworthy quotations. As they have already mentioned, it might be an inside job. It appears on your screen right now. But they won't even accuse an employee if it helps. Still, it seems like a lot of people on staff at Cointelegraph aren't fans of Ripple and XRP. Also, you can see it in the previous video, it's not only Cointelegraph. A plethora of crypto news sites have covered this story. Whatever the case may be, the calm persists. Larsen revealed on January 31 that he had lost 213 million XRP, which was valued $112.5 million when the event occurred, due to some of his personal wallets being hijacked. The same day that the incident occurred, Richard Ting, CEO of Nance, said that his exchange had frozen XRP worth $4.2 million. According to experts in the field of hacking, the thief allegedly divided the 8 wallet accounts. Later on, 6 of the wallets transferred funds to an external wallet whose address starts with our HYQB. Starting with our 04H, we have a third address. That wallet was credited with XRP worth $70.9 million to an addition. To send XRP to the Nance deposit address for the purchase, several wallets were required. Once the hackers discovered the location of the cache, they started monitoring all incoming transactions to each wallet. A wallet address linked to Larson that started with RU1 BPM4 has already received $64.6 million in XRP, according to the researchers. Another wallet that served as an intermediary got $37,500 of the stolen cash. The assailant either received $37,500 from the same person or is the same person who paid $65 million to Larson. Nearly $2 million was sent to a Kraken address in 2020 from our wallet account, which started with RU1 and BPM4. Additional evidence that the criminal used the crack and the compromised account to launder money into the attack is the fact that they deposited payments into this account. Because the RU1 BPM4 account apparently had long-standing links to XRP before the event and quotation, observers suggested that the wallet might have been approved. An XRP-approved wallet was crucial in the 112 instances of the $112.5 million hack, as stated by Hacken. Judgment should not be taken at this stage. But as we get into the code, the tale gets even more intense. Even if the conflation is my main worry, I'm trying to take everything at face value. Adding that the hack is under investigation, they go on. Cointelegraph has reached out to Rebel on several occasions, but has not yet heard back. Being here has made it impossible for me to ignore the passage of time. No new information has been disclosed. However, some things do need adjusting. For example, I quickly recognized the points I want to make in this part. Next, you'll find the genuine thread. Based on my analysis, it appears that this was the article's principal source. This must be the official hacking subject, right? There are 92,000 people following it. I really doubt that any of the account administrators have a clue what XRP or the XRP ledger are. I see why people are confused, but are they really attempting to fool their own followers into thinking XRP is a culinary item? Why? Why? Because it's done by people who aren't experts in the industry, like Bitcoin. In addition, I don't know for sure, but I think it applies here. However, events from 13 hours earlier had prompted David Schwartz to step in. You may remember that previously in the story that there was an element of keeping track of what went to that Kraken address. Indeed, they also show that the address in question has been associated with previous transactions. Can you tell me what that means? Could you kindly elaborate? For what reason is this important? But in regard to that particular aspect? Indeed, it would be meaningless, and I fail to perceive any rationale for its significance. In his letter to Hackett, David Schwartz suggests that the latter may be unfamiliar with the inner workings of the XRP ledger. According to what Schwartz later disclosed, this account was Kraken's only XRP deposit address, and all XRP deposits to Kraken were sent to the same wallet. This leads us to believe that it could use an update. Your Cointelegraph is interesting, and I believe we should talk about it. New information is non-existent. There are also occurrences this month that will totally, or almost totally, throw the plot for a loop. Which side are you on in this? Going on, the XRPL validator said, basically, funds got trapped here that didn't even belong to the original compromised address. I did this because of the shorts that were worn today. The sums were probably placed into Kraken by regular users. The transaction tag should have also shown that. Now I understand. As expected, they're all unique. The entryway seems to have been broken into. This is your chance to use the slogan. It seems like they're completely confused about Kraken's common address and XRP ledgers. Considering it's an extra address associated with that specific account. Because of the character of exchanges, no one seems to be aware that this is true, and no one has communicated about it. There was obviously an inside plot, but I still don't think a Ripple employee was involved. I am just recording what happened. In all candor, I am perplexed. However, it has sparked a great deal of conversation today. Numerous crypto media outlets have featured you prominently. Sadly, this is my final gift to you. Here is the updated version. Although I would love to make a dedicated video for this if something truly captivating happens, I highly doubt it will happen. Then, I will. Assuming, of course, that there is never any actually, I'll explain everything in my upcoming video, but theoretically, I'm still confused about competing. I fail to perceive this as resulting in any significant progress. I would like to end by saying that you might recognize the name. I took care of it. I really hope this is the final one. To put it simply, I guess that's all. Do not let my remarks influence your decision to buy or sell. This is not financial advice. Any kind of subscription or like is greatly appreciated. Until we meet again, goodbye.